welcome to our room at the Safariinn. So I will say, from the outside, this looks very, very old school. Maybe like it would be run down and, not so well taken care of. But the rooms actually inside are great. They're really, really good. We did find this on Expedia, so we kind of knew ahead of time. We didn't just take a stab in the dark.
Yeah, it had a 9.2 on Expedia.
It did. We've learned our lesson the hard way, booking things on Expedia, that we no longer even book hotels that are under an 8 customer review. So
because it gets sketchy after that.
Oh, it gets real sketch after that. Yeah, we had a real bad experience one time with roaches. So
in Cincinnati.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore. We when we go to look for hotels, we do 8 and higher. But we're still we try to be frugal. So that doesn't mean that, everything that we book is super expensive. Considering where this hotel is, we are literally 10 minutes down the road from Universal Studios. It really wasn't that bad. I don't know the price was.
Yeah, I'll put it below. I forget. I'll look when I do the video.
Yeah. So anyway, it's cool that, the doors are on the outside. And it really looks like one of those retro 50s hotels. There's a pool here. Now, we would have taped this when we came in, but we didn't get until 2 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning the other night, so that's why we're doing it today. But anyway, it's huge comparatively. I mean, considering some of the rooms we've stayed in lately, like in Tokyo and Europe and stuff like that. So this room is pretty big, so.
Yeah, here's the shot of the 2 beds.
Yeah, there's 2 queen beds. There is a chair, obviously.
And a TV, like every hotel room.
TV, desk area, if you need to work or do anything in here.
It's pretty much your standard old school hotel layout.
Yeah. I mean, there's obviously no closet, right? Because they didn't have any back then. But there's drawer space, and there's plenty of, the hangers were actually in the drawer, just so you know, if you want to hang things up. But then there's also a little bench here to put your shoes on and do all that kind of stuff. There is a fridge under here.
Yep. No microwave.
No microwave, but that's okay.
Yeah.
There's a full-length mirror. And again, the nice thing about this place is the sink and everywhere to get ready is outside of the actual bathroom. So if somebody's in there using the shower or whatever, you can still get ready and do things like that.
I did want to say one thing. A lot of the hotels around here aren't open all night, so watch that if you're coming in super late, because this was one of the few that we could check in after 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I find that to be a very weird thing, because
they don't have staff all night. Some of them.
Most hotels, you can, as long as you let them know, you can check in any time, right? But the first hotel that we booked here, this was not the original hotel we booked. We booked the El Royale. And then we had messaged them to say, hey, our flight doesn't even get in until nearly 1 o'clock. So are we still going to be able to check in? And they were like, nope. Yeah,
they closed their lobby at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 10 p.m. So just be very aware when you book a hotel out here in LA that...
a lot of them don't have staff all night long.
And actually, up until just a few years ago, sometimes you couldn't even run a car. When we fly in here, we usually fly in pretty late at night. Just, the time differences and everything, leaving Ohio, we don't get in.
Yeah, and if you leave right after work.
Yeah, so there was one time we flew out here that we couldn't even get a car because none of the car rental places are open. Now, they have changed that, thankfully. And this time the car rental was open 24 hours. So we're kind of having more things. It's weird in a very big touristy town like this.
Yeah.
That things are not open 24 hours. But anyway, just note that make sure if you do book a hotel here in LA, you know how late it's open if you plan to get in later. This is the bathroom. It's actually quite sizable.
Yeah.
For an older hotel.
Yeah, a little tub.
Got tub shower combo.
Yeah, they got the good old soap and shampoo there.
Yeah, soap and shampoo, towels, toilet. The only complaint that we have, which isn't really a complaint, it's just the shower head could be updated. It's probably from the 70s or 80s. But the water pressure's fine. I mean, that's not an issue. It's just the shower head needs updating. But everything, this room is, you can see it's spotless. We've already actually spent 2 nights here and it's completely, they did clean it today, obviously, but it's a great hotel. I would definitely stay here again for whatever we paid for it, which I can't remember, but obviously if we booked it, we knew what the price was. So, yeah, great hotel, like it here. And if you're going to Universal Studios or you plan on spending any time in actual Hollywood, Like this is a good location.
Yeah, it's a good location, real close. And I wanted to say there also is there's a hotel next door. It's the Coast Hotel that owns the whole thing.
Yeah,
they have a
over
little
the-
restaurant and a lounge there if you want to get a drink in the evening.
Yes, we did eat breakfast there this morning. It's literally like you just walk, you cross the street, and you're there.
Yeah, it's super close.
Yeah.
And here is the little bistro next door. You can order breakfast to your room. Now let's see how fast the internet is. .6 down and maybe 10 up. There it is. Speed test. And there's the shot of the pool. They got a nice little lounge area up on top over there. And there's the lobby over there. They do have some bikes you can rent right here, which is cool. And yeah, if you walk out past the lobby right here, and then if you cross over that street right there, that Coast Hotel, right there is where the bistro is. There you go. We get some beautiful shots of the mountain over there. And then if you go right around here in the corner, we're back to the hotel. And there's the outside of the hotel looking in. They do also have an elevator to take your bags up. And the stairs. And there's the neon sign for the Safariinn. And the only bad thing about this hotel is the parking lot's very tight.